Hi, it's BZ Rieger, and it's February 3rd, and the sun is shining. Yay! And I'm excited because I was nudged, taking a walk, and I was nudged to, since I was playing with it, I thought maybe I'd come and see if you're having the same kind of juxtaposition of energies right now. It's been here for the last, I don't know, I think for some people, a long time. Some just recently, maybe in the last week or two. But it's an interesting, and it's tasking us to really dive deep on all levels. But it's the juxtaposition of openness from within ourselves and release. And as I was playing with it, as I was walking, uh, um, a good frame that came to mind is openness to thinking about things in a new way, openness to um, examining a thought that just floated by, or a headline, or some kind of um, processing that you're doing with what's going on in your own life, something that's going on, or that's going on in the whole world stage, the energetic stage, right this moment. And juxtaposing that with the release, the total surrender of outmoded ways of doing things, of feeling about things, of thinking, working through a process from a purely mental, linear level. And they, on the one hand, they fit, actually, as I'm thinking about the way I just said that, they fit beautifully together. They are not opposing at all. They're complementary, and one actually reflects and highlights something in the other, and you can see it. And so you can do this dance between the openness to see something and releasing it and moving forward. Where I feel that the thought came up to play with the juxtaposition of these two things is when we have attachment to a preset script unfolding, and a preset end to the unwinding and unbinding, the end to the resolution of, say, in the United States, the presidential election in 2020, or the end to bringing down the cabal, or the end to um, the purported pandemic and all of that, or the end to um, giving up our civil liberties, giving up our constitutional rights, or not. So there we are in this, and it's not a demarcation where one ends and the next one begins. It's a weaving of thresholds together where they're happening all at once. And when we don't resist that, when we don't resist, well, it didn't happen the way I thought it would, and instead going, didn't happen the way I thought it would, or I didn't see that coming, or that's interesting. That brings up a whole lot of nuances and a whole lot of, you know, other details, other unwinding and unbinding threads that can be pulled because it didn't happen that way, but instead is flowing this way. And so if we're attached to feeling, well, if all of our focus was in one direction and we had scripted it out, planned it out, and that didn't occur, then there's a heaviness. There's a, oh, what now? Or we're fill in the blank. Um, and instead, if we take a deep breath from a metaphoric way, from a linear way, in fact, breathing deep will help on all sorts of things. And we get into that dance, the juxtaposition, maybe it's a juxtaposition rumba or something, I don't know, of openness and releasing a preconceived and a prescribed way of things, and instead open to how it shows up. Just notice how it presents right in that moment, and how you're feeling in it, and how you're interacting with it, and and one of the things that was exciting is the way that I was playing with that and thinking of different headlines or thinking of things people have said to me or watching things in my own life or others, and it came together that when we let all of that go, we don't have any binds that are tying us, any kind of weights that are pulling us. It's very freeing, and it really allows us the opportunity to see, to, let the scales fall from our eyes and see that we're okay right this moment. Better, way better than okay, but we'll start with just okay, because sometimes that's hard for people to think that they're okay right this moment. A lot of stuff happening, but we're okay right this moment. Because if we stay in here right this moment, and yes, I know there's but you don't understand, and I got all that, we'll get to that in a minute, but we stay in here for a moment, and I'm breathing, I'm looking at things, I can I can just have a neutrality to how I'm viewing all of that. Yes, there's still that headline or that actual instance or that actual, purported new executive action or whatever it is. But right this moment, I'm taking a deep breath and I'm good. Now, what am I open? What is my openness bringing? What is my openness allowing me to rearrange, to reshift the pieces, the data that I'm seeing, to let more data flow in, or more data that I've seen flow out and not hold it so tight? And where am I willing to release stuckness within my energy field, stuckness within my body, stuckness within my mental slotting of things, stuckness in my breathing apparatus to breathe deep and fully enliven all of my cells, all of the parts of my whole physical body and all the levels of my bodies, all the way out to the galactic level and beyond. So, where am I in that dance and playing with that? Can I even hold an openness to the concept for a moment? To dance in the juxtaposition of openness to something new coming in, being revealed, releasing something old, releasing a set fit way of things going together. Anyways, just wanted to come back off the trail for a moment to fire up the computer and play with that for a moment. What do you feel? What is your openness bringing in for you? And what is your release letting flow in and out? Where's the new breath coming in? I love you.